friends. Talking Kids with Dr. Caitlynn. And Dr. Caitlynn, this is a big topic here. We're talking about weaning kids off of the pacifier.
The pacifier.
Or the passy.
The passy. The bobo. The whatever your kid calls it.
We used to call them Nook. Remember that?
The Nook is a brand. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So this is not an easy thing.
No.
If the young one is really attached to that passy.
Some people would like equivalent to like quitting smoking, right? I mean, it's a habit. It's something that brings comfort and sort of that release. So I mean, it can be hard for an adult to quit smoking. It can be hard for a 2-year-old to quit the pacifier.
Cold turkey is not easy.
Yeah.
Adult with smoking or a kid with passy. So what? There are things that definitely impact the child if the pacifier is in place for too long, right?
Yeah, and so the big things are going to be speech development and also just, dental stuff. So the dentists are usually going to get on to you before the pediatrician because, by age 3, you should have pretty much all of your baby teeth in. And if you're still doing either thumb sucking or a pacifier, you can be sort of shifting the teeth, shifting the palate. Now, those will fall out. So ideally, we're like, if you can get rid of it before, the adult teeth start coming in, that's what we want. And most kids aren't going to keep the pacifier until, 6 or 7 when their teeth are going to start to come in. But that's the thing that we worry about is, dental shifting, maybe needing orthodontic work when you get older. And then, if you constantly have it in, especially, we know peak age of speech development is right around 18 months is when things really take off, all the way through age 2.5 is when we're picking up most of our speech. If you're one of those kids that constantly has the passy in your mouth, you're not talking, right? And you're not working on those speech sounds. And so, usually people are like coming in at the 1-year-old checkup and they're like, oh, AAP says get rid of the pacifier by, age 1 and bottles by age 1. And I'm like, that can be hard, right? Some kids still kind of need it to go to sleep or for sleep time or for, coming to the doctor for comfort. But usually I do recommend by age 2, 2.5, we got to start getting rid of it.
2.5, okay. I've seen them go for longer than that out there in the world.
And what I usually tell people is, most kids aren't going to go to kindergarten with a pacifier. If they do, they're going to be, kind of peer pressured into stopping. But there are kids that will hold on to that or thumb sucking for a long time. And so different ways that you can kind of go about it. I mean, we talked about cold turkey, just like I've had some parents just cut the tips off and then there's no pacifier.
I think I tied a little dental floss to the ring of my sister's and pop. That's it.
Yep, it's broken. Or, some people get real creative and we're going to go to Build-A-Bear and we're going to put the pacifier in the bear and then you get a bear instead of a pacifier or something, replacing some other comfort measure. That's a good idea. I've had people say the Pacifier came, they like planted it in the ground and then a cake popped up the next day. So there's different ways to get creative about it.
So no matter how you do it, make sure you get it done.
Yeah.
Dr. Caitlynn, we appreciate you.